What up, people? Revan the Legend here. Welcome back to Modern Mania Wrestling GM. Let's get it popping. So we are here in May, which is basically a fresh slate. We've just had our WrestleMania. All the stories have kind of tied up pretty nicely, so now we're going to move on. The big thing to note is we have Alexi Monstro, our world champion, who has not been touched. Nothing. So we've got big plans for him. This month we're going to be doing Parade of Heroes as our pay-per-view. Because I don't want to have... basically, I want a nice, like, kind of a quieter pay-per-view after, you know, a big Mania. Let's not go straight into something crazy. So we're going to do Parade of Heroes. We get a TV title match. Ladies match, non-title, though. Tag team title match. Triple threat triple threat, no title attached match. That could be interesting. And then, obviously, the one-on-one world title match. So we need to think about what we want to do to book for that triple threat on the pay-per-view. I'm just making a mental note of that one. And a physical one. I got paper down there. Right, so let's start off here. I've got an idea. I'm going to keep looking down because basically I've got some notes just on the desk in front of me. I've got some feuds that I want to start with Claymore. I would kind of like to start him up in a feud with McBee. And I kind of want that to be our TV title going forward. Now, it's kind of a cold match because there's no build to it, but because they're forcing me to defend the title, and McBee is the one I want in it, I say we just go for it. So, let's find if I can work out my alphabet. He should be here somewhere. We'll throw him straight in there. So, one win, no losses, beat Marvello, which is like a big win as well. So, and I just kind of like the pairing of the two of them. I think throw them in there. I'm going to add a slight X factor to... If I can find something clean, I'll give it to him. Because essentially, I want Claymore to retain. Pass chance 75%, pass bonus is basically a bit extra to the push. Injury chance is increased, and injury to opponent is also increased. I'm going to select this high spot. It's on TV. It's basically the TV after Mania. There's going to be eyeballs. He's going to go for a big spot. And McBee, I want in this. We've got a pay-per-view #1 contenders match. This will be for the ladies champion on the next show. So, basically at our Mania, we've had... it was Katana versus Mother Mercy, and it was a squash. Like, it was bad. Like, I really thought Katana was going over. But no, I mean, I just booked this stuff, alright? I had to pick the winners, alright? It don't happen. And then we have a pay-per-view contenders. This is for the world champion. So I got big plans for this. You're going to see. Right, we've got bonus segments, which I'm going to use for a tag team match, I think. So we need 2 versus 2, regular match. Rearrange, I might as well rearrange just because I want to pull the tag team match. Let's do it in that spot there, I think. No, just a little bit above. That there, I quite like that. Right, so openers. Is there anyone in particular I was looking to book, and who is classed as an opener? Let's have a look. We're going to go for the men. Like I said, right in front of me, I've got some matches that I would like to do. I would like to do Catch versus Chester and have that be for the Cruiserweight title. The problem is, I don't think Chester is classified as an opener. So what I could do is do Scuzz versus Catch and just hope that Catch wins, because I basically need him to win so I can push him into the Cruiserweight title match. I'm not going to put an X Factor on it, no. Here we go. So, we got this world champion. No one's been able to touch him, right? So here's what I'm thinking. We need to pull someone big out of the fire. The biggest person we can find. I know some big people, particularly from our former federation, 80s Mania Wrestling Returns. You guys know. If you're from that series, you kind of know. We got some people. We got some big people. I'm going to find him. He must be an upper mid-carder. So we got some big names. But they ain't come bigger than former world champion / master, multiple time world champion. Here he is. He's with us. Basically, we're going to bring him in as a surprise. The first TV after our Mania. Slash Master comes in. And we're just going to book that. He's going to come in. He's going to face Monstro. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And Monstro has been untouchable. And I got a feeling, I got a sneaky feeling that he might go the whole year. Without dropping the belt. I got a little feeling right now. For the ladies title, I don't have anyone in particular who must win it. So we're going to throw Katana in there again, I think. She had a terrible title match, but she's still like the best of the rest, so to speak. So let's go back to contenders. No one's really like put a stamp down as someone who should be there. I'm going to go hard body. I mean, we haven't really done a very good job in like differentiating rank within the women's division. We've kind of got Katana, and then everyone else is just in like a pool of the same. So need to work on that. Let's get this tag match booked. So for the tag team titles, we did Overnights versus it was the Million Boys. I'm going to keep that going. Paper Chasers. So here I'm just going to run. If we go possibly the Specialists and Medieval. I was thinking about using Jin in a singles, but we're going to have to do this. So let's go to tag team and see if they're already on the ranking list. Specialists, we're going to book. And then we're going to put them up against Medieval, who's kind of like our feeder team now. They did start off very strong, to be fair. But they have now kind of dropped down into sort of, you know, job squad scenario. And then we've got singles. I've got a bunch of feuds I want to run, so let's try and put one of them in there now. I want to do Sambo versus Domingo. This could be a good place to start it, really. Is that the version of him that I want to use, though? Let me go to Sambo Smoke. Yeah, this is definitely the one that I've... 56, 64. Yeah, this is the version I want to use. Now we're going to put him in against Domingo. We're kind of treating Domingo as a heel now. He's had his shot at the title, it's not worked out. We're kind of using him in a heel kind of scenario, and then we've got Sambo as the babyface up against him. And I like all of this, so let's put this in. What we do, as per usual, is we will skip the television, just go to results, but the pay-per-view we will actually watch the action. So let's start this, and then we will skip straight to results. So here we are, Global Regions Heat Meter. Okay. That must be new, I've not seen that one before. Wrestling match, catch goes over, exactly what we wanted, that's cool. Slash Master comes out. They're saying 2. I'm just going to assume that that's a glitch because Slash Master's back. So that's a big deal. Wow, Sambo Smoke goes over on Domingo. And the Specialists lose to Medieval? What's happened? What's happening? All the underdogs are winning there. Katana wins, which means we can extend the female title feud. Mac has won the TV title. What the freaking hell's going on? What is going on? I wasn't expecting a title change there. Okay, alright, well, we'll claim that little bit of money, then we'll move on. Okay. Ladies title match, we know what's going on here. I think we would be fine adding a stipulation to this, considering they had the Mania match. There's not super heat between them. So if we go with a stipulation, but not something too crazy. It's kind of hard because some of these stipulations feel like they might be like a bit overkill. We'll go ladder match. Put title on a title hanging above the ring. We could run that. That's fine. Ladies tag team match. This is the weakest division that we have. We actually only have 4 tag teams. I'm going to have to throw the aesthetics in there, solely because there's not a lot of other people to put in there. So we're just going to run this. It's something we're going to have to look at going forward. We need a bigger division, but for now we will run that. Mike's spots should probably go to Alexi, and he's already in there, so that's absolutely fine. We'll just... is he an athlete? We'll soon find out when the rating comes through. Right, the winners of this match will face the tag team champions. So, I want it to be the Paper Chasers. I was going to say we have to book Medieval now they've won, but there is one of them injured. So, if we put the Paper Chasers in there, who else would have been in the mix in the tag team division? Tier 1. I mean, I really hope they don't win, so I'm going to put them in there. I'm not going to use their tag team flavor card because I want these guys to go over. I'm pretty desperate for those guys to do it, so we will leave it there. And then we just have a mid-carders match. Can I use any of my feuds in here? So I want to do Aspen versus Void. We've got Aspen. Do we have Void? We do. Right, so we're going to do this. This is a feud I want to start up. I feel like gimmick-wise is a really good mesh, and you give them something really big to put their teeth into. As far as a skit goes, we're going to go, not big reveal, comedic sketch. We could go creepy vignette, get Slash Master, like we're really trying to build him up. He's not been in the ring yet. So we're trying to build him up. He is definitely a ghoulie, yes. Right, we'll put him in there. I mean, if he beats Alexi after this, dang! Right, let's put this in, put that there, put that there. Right, we've got what we've got. Start the show. Again, we'll skip. This is only television. Right, so Global Regions Heat Meter booking. Let's have a look. So Aspen gets a win. So Aspen has been struggling. Like we want him to do well. We want to push him, but he has been struggling. So very happy that he's gone over there. Nice pop for Slash Master. Paper Chasers win the tag team #1 contenders. Exactly what we wanted. Alexi does his thing on the mic. Tag team titles have been retained. Again, I think in the new year we definitely need to keep an eye on this when we are doing our draft. We need more females, particularly teams. Wow. The ladies' title has been changed. She lost at Mania and then wins on TV a couple weeks later. Crazy. Mother Mercy has what? 4 successful title defenses? That's big. That's really big. And it also means that we can kind of keep these two percolating, which is nice. That's what I want. I want to keep that going. So we've done that. We've done that. We've now got the Wrestling Classic, which is going to be... it looks like a Cruiserweight title defense is going to be on there. Right, let's see what we've got. Cruiserweight title match, a tag team title match of no consequence, a singles, mic spot, and a skit. So, we'll go with the Cruiserweight title. Chester defended quite cleanly. We wanted to move Chester into a feud with Catch, and I don't see no reason why we don't just do that immediately. Stick him straight in there. A little bit of sponsorship, that's done. Tag team match. So it's Alexi plus a partner of his choice against Slash Master and a partner of his choice. So we've not really pally-pallied Alexi up with anyone. We could do TV title champion and contender, possibly. That could be a vibe. So if we go to champions, we're not going to do the tag team. So we could do Mac and Alexi, which I quite like as a duo. And then that means we would do Claymore and Slash Master. I mean, that pairing doesn't make as much sense, but we'll move. We'll move. So just a simple tag team match there. Slash Master's first match back in the Federation, obviously. We didn't draft him immediately, but he's come in as kind of a special attraction. Just a singles match here, so some other feuds I wanted to do. Jack Tracker versus Mad Manson. And I think I don't see any reason why to not do that right now. So let's go to Jack Tracker, and then I want to put him in there with Mad Manson. I feel like could be a lovely little feud. We give that a little bit of shine. So they're in Mike's spot. Let's just do a regular kind of interview. I want to get Katana, I think, on there. She's just won the women's title. It's probably a time to spotlight. If we weren't so close to the pay-per-view, I would probably even do an attack, but I won't. I won't do it here. And then for the skits, all our world title people are already in stuff. I don't want to do a comedy sketch. We could do a dramatic promo. We have a. Do we have any loners who I would just like to see get a little bit of shine? So for loners, we've got Charlie Mancini, who, to be fair, has been a big part of the start of our year. He's really been quite underrated. Won the TV title a couple times. Let's put him in there. Just give him a chance. And then we could probably move Mancini into a feud with somebody at some point. So let's do that. The thing is, like, our roster size is almost perfect in my eyes, apart from female tag division. Everyone else, I'm quite happy with the amount of people we have. So we skip this because it's TV again, and then we go to the pay-per-view. So simple interview with Katana. Mad Manson gets the first blood over Jack Tracker. Mancini does his thing. The heels go over Slash Master. So we have to assume the Claymore took the pin there, right? We need Slash Master has got a pop boost and skill boost 2 weeks in a row, and Chester Blood retains the Cruiserweight title, which I'm all for that. So let's have that. Rosters are shimmering. Let's have a little look here. View the AOE show results to claim some power. Let's see what they got. So a couple of people we've lent to them. Glitter Dazzle is their TV champion. That's kind of crazy to me. What? He holds... Hold on. He holds both belts. Are you mad? This... Huh? How's that happening? He's their world and TV champion. Glitter Dazzle. World and TV champion. They've got Jolly... No wonder we're winning these ratings, surely. This is ridiculous. Well, that's kind of cool, though. Arizona Chances over there. Won't be for long. Okay, cool. Right, let's go to the pay-per-view. So, we kind of have an idea of some of the matches that we want here. Oh, the triple threat. We've not even thought about the triple threat. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord, we haven't thought about the triple threat. Right. TV title match. We're going Mac. We're going Claymore. I mean, do you go stipulation or is it too soon? They've had a singles, the tag team match. We could go submission, I think. We'll go a submission match. So it was a small kind of stipulation. We've got a ladies match, which is non-title. We don't have a ladies match on the card. So if we... What I'm thinking is if we go for the champion and the contender... Why would the title not be on the line though? It's a difficult... Kind of a difficult thing to sell. So if we do this as... if Mercy wins, she gets another title match. If she doesn't, back to the queue for her. So that's what we're doing here. So we're just going to book it as a straight singles. Mother goes over. Mother gets another title shot. If not, I could actually move her into the tag division, which would be quite interesting. So we might do that. We've got Mike's spot. We've got a tag team title match, which is going to be the Overnights versus Paper Chasers again. I don't think it needs a stipulation at this point. Like, I'm happy with the feud. It's percolating very nicely. But I don't think we're at stipulation territory yet. Here we've got the big one. I'm not going to add no flavors. We're just going to have a wrestling match. Slash Master, Alexi. And now we've got the triple threat. So we've got a lot of feuds. Which I kind of want to just keep to themselves. So if I just... This is hard because you don't really just want to have random people in here. But there are some people who haven't been booked this month. So someone like Pale Rider. And then we've obviously got like Domingo. Look at these guys. Do we do like a... I'm thinking like, do you do a cold triple threat just to kind of present a possible next contender? I don't really know what to book here in this triple threat. So if we look at the feuds we currently got, we've got Catch and Chester, Clay and Mac, who are already on here. I have Sambo and Domingo. If we do Sambo and Domingo and then possibly just add a third Will to the mix. So we could do Sambo and Domingo. We've also got Gridiron, who we haven't booked yet. I've got plans for Gridiron. He is a babyface. Let's throw Grid in there. Massively a third Will here, but we'll just do a regular wrestling match. But that's fine. Right, Mike Spot. Do we have any champions currently not booked? Let's go interview. Champions not currently booked. We've got Chester and we've got Pistol. Actually, we could probably do a skit with Chester. He's a loner, so maybe just put the women in there. So we go Tara and Rip, book them, so they get on the show, and then for the skit we'll put Chester on there. Chester's a loner, so we'll go dramatic promo. Get Chester in there. And then we get to sit back and watch some wrestling, people. Right, that all looks good. As far as the venue goes, decent heat there in Canada. Fairgrounds is kind of dead. The field's no good. We can't come to England just yet. Big heat in the prison yard. Slaughterhouse, again, quite big. Ooh, Slaughterhouse. Considering that we have Slash Master, let's run it. If Alexi wins here, the deck has been stacked against the man. If he wins, whew, he will deserve it. And the problem is, I have a feeling that when we do get the title off him, he's just going to win the rematch anyway. Here we go. Let's get it popping. Right, we're here in the Slaughterhouse. We've got Mac and Claymore. Claymore, the first person to win the TV title and have a reasonably good run with it. I don't like the belt changing as much as it does. So with that being said, Mac winning would probably be for the best. But if Claymore takes it off of him and holds it for a while... What the f... Did they just do a Canadian Destroyer right there? Alright, Mac out to the outside. I just realised we're doing a pay-per-view called The Parade of Heroes and we got it in the Slaughterhouse. I mean, this is not the best imagery, I must be honest. It's not the best. It's Clay with the drop kick. He's got him! Exploder suplex! Okay, Clay goes over. Right, we've got Mercy, we've got Katana. So this is for an opportunity at the belt. If Mercy loses here, no rematch for her. I mean, it's weird. I mean, obviously, it's not something that you would actually do. But the fact that they've not put a belt on the line, it's kind of the best that we can do in the situation. Brainbuster to the outside. That's not pretty. Unless you're gonna pull her in. Oh, I kind of want Katana to win here so I can move Mercy on. Big elbow drop. Okay. A little bit of momentum coming back. Katana. Shoulder bomb. Okay. Katana with a running drop kick. Someone's about to hit one. Okay. Now we're going to get 2 count here. Mercy with the spear. Oh no. She's got him. No Mercy has been hit, which means Mercy will be getting a rematch as soon as we can make that possible. The women's tag team champions, what I wanted to do was have Mercy move into a tag team and then challenge for the titles. But she's won the number 1 contender, so she stays. Overnight versus Paper Chasers. I'm not madly fussed. What happens here? Paper Chasers, Overnights have had a good run. Paper Chasers are probably the best tag team that we have, other than Overnights. So, unless we can get the specialists heated up. So, we'll see what happens. I guess having the Overnights go over would be preferable slightly here. So we've got Richie doing his thing. Back body drop to the outside. Jackson's up quite quick though. Not doing much on the outside. Hey! Avery's! Get! We can't be having that. That's outrageous. Okay, big back body drop. Let's get Massive in there. I think Overnight's got this. I'm calling it. I think Overnight's got this. I think they got it. I definitely spoke too soon. Wow. So, women's title has changed. And now the tag title has changed. And we have the return of Slash Master. Come on, Slash. If you can't beat him, then I'm just resigned to him holding the title for the rest of the year, honestly. Slash Master, 80s Mania legend. Multiple time world champion. Multiple time award winner. Alright, we're doing some damage on the outside. I mean, that's what you got to do, Alexi. That's what you got to do. Come on, this has been very one-sided. Come on, Slash. I would love Slash Master to win the title, and I would love him to hold the title. What is Slash doing from the top? You're too old for this. He's already been wrestling for 20 years. Uh-oh. We don't want him in the Russian interference. Come on, Slash. Oh my god, he's put away the legend. He's never going to drop the belt. He's never going to drop the belt. Claymore wins back the TV title in a submission match. Mother Mercy wins her #1 contenders match against the current champion. Women tag team champions talking the talk. Big win there for the Paper Chasers. And I feel like we could keep this feud percolating until the big Summer Smash. Chester talking his talk. Domingo won the 3-way. We didn't see that, did we? We didn't see that visually. So Smoke has actually been injured. We're doing Smoke and Domingo. So we'll keep that going. That's absolutely fine. And then, yeah, Alexi. Wow, he beat Slash Master. I can't believe it. Like, I don't know who can beat him now. Honestly, I don't know how he's going to drop the belt. We may have to do some sort of shake-up. We might have to bring someone else in from outside because it's just not working. And it, you know, he won the tag match and he won the pay-per-view match. It's not even like we can kind of merit Slash Master an additional match against him. It kind of is what it is now. So the month is over. Let's claim up that. I don't know, guys. I really thought Slash Master was going to be the one to take the belt off him. Now I kind of feel like nobody is going to. I don't know who can beat him based on our roster. I mean, we look at the wins, losses for the singles. I mean, who'd you put in there? Claymore has lost on TV and is in the TV title. Avery and basically all the rest are within the tag division. Pale Rider had 2 shots at the champion, couldn't get it done. Charlie Mancini is just too low ranked. Domingo's only had the 1 shot, so I suppose we can build Iconoclast again, but he's a heel, so it's like not really ideal. So I don't know. I really don't know what we're going to do. But I suppose you can find out on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, Brother Legends. See you again, and peace.